drop someone to make room for fifth.
Go ahead, David.
No, you don't understand. I don't much like Risk of Rain 2.
I
So
know you don't, but you can still play with it. I don't care too much.
Alright, Ethan, can you move your mouse in the here?
Oh yeah, so Corey,
What's up?
on RoboQuest, when you beat hard difficulty mode, you get a new difficulty.
Actually, I think I already have the new difficulty.
Yeah. It goes up Guardian or Guardian 2, I think it just keeps going.
Oh, never mind. I don't have that.
No.
Or maybe I don't know. I have to look. All right. Boop. Starting. Starting logos. You want to share that?
Are we starting that now then?
That's what I
That's
asked.
the keyboard to work with this. Like, it sounded like we were, but also it sounded like we were waiting for other stuff first.
I mean, I said while we wait for the download, so that's. And everyone said that they're down doing it.
Oh, it's not letting you do anything, Ethan.
No, it's not.
Because I thought I saw you move my mouse. If you click it in. Yeah, that's you doing that.
No, I can.
Is WASD
I'll probably leave just because of the. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, thanks for trying it out. I'm glad to see it even works at all.
I'm amazed it works.
Back when they cared about PC players. Back before you weren't allowed to do anything because you had to fight with boxes.
Back when Activision tried.
They tried to run it down to the ground, but they had a space to actually do decent, the developers. Like having mod tools for a AAA game that isn't a Bethesda game.
All right. Put some music on. I guess I'm not. That's fine. All right. All right. Are you there, Logan?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, actually, are you cool? So this, I'm feeling awkward. So Ethan, are you cool? Does anyone want to read the Bible, or is usually anyone want to take away that from Ethan? Take his candy. No? Cool. All right. Actually, I'm gonna pray, and then Ethan will read, and then yeah, we'll discuss. I just want to make sure. David, are you there?
yes.
Cool. So everyone's here. All right. And Justin, you're there still?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Jeez, your life amazing. Thank you for you. Thank you that you just drip life. Thank you that you have created humanity. You created us with minds to be able to take the raw material and create systems where thusly we can create systems where we can communicate from different locations. We can, in a sense, feel like we're together even though we're not together. And we could, yeah, be here. So may we take the raw materials you have given us and glorify you. May our minds just want to help the other like you're always helping the other. Because that's what you did at the very beginning. You shared, you created. And you gave us the world. Say, now rule with my wisdom. So may we rule with your wisdom. Amen.
Amen. Matthew 17, verses 9 through 13. As they were coming down the mountain, Jesus gave them strict instructions. Don't tell anyone about the vision, he said, until the Son of Man has been raised from the dead. So why, asked the disciples, do the scribes say that Elijah must come first? Elijah does indeed come, replied Jesus, and he will restore everything. But let me tell you this, Elijah has already come, and they didn't recognize him. They did to him whatever they wanted, and that's how the Son of Man too will suffer at their hands. Then the disciples realized that he was talking to them about John the Baptist.
I could barely even hear Ethan there.
Kind of sounded like my mic was cutting out.
Yeah, and then it's coming from like secondhand from your mic or something.
No, it just kept dropping his microphone. And you were talking right in front of it the whole time?
Yeah, I was talking right here.
All right. I gave your microphone just a little bit more power. So that
Cool. How much power are we talking? Are we talking unlimited power?
talking 4 decibels.
Unlimited power.
Seems good now.
All right.
Do I need to read it again?
Let's do that.
I heard it well.
I heard
Or
it too.
unless someone
It's
else
just
did.
it was getting really quiet like half the time and was very
Okay.
difficult to hear.
Okay. I guess they heard it, so we're good. Thank you.
Cool.
So why would Jesus ask disciples not to? Because remember last week it was the Transfiguration mountaintop experience.
Yeah.
So why do you guys think Jesus will tell his disciples like what you saw don't repeat?
Well, I mean, that vision on the mountain kind of established him as being divine. And I think that's something he wants to withhold until after he's been resurrected. So if they just started doing all of the preaching now, it would kind of ruin the big surprise.
So just asking for clarification. So you're saying like it'll be a spoiler alert if they're telling people that he was divine?
I think so. It would make the message a little too clear.
Hmm. Okay. Any other thoughts? It's a pretty big thing to see.
It is. And I mean, yeah, throughout this gospel, Christ has been, you're telling various people and spirits to shut up when they directly proclaim his status as the Son of God. So this is a continuation of that pattern.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, not telling them off for acknowledging him as such, but instead telling them, yes, but don't spread it around.
Which is a really interesting thing. Imagine I feel like all classic stories, like if you had like mad skill at, say, guitar playing, and so then you're taught your dream is to become a big time rock star. It's like saying, no, don't don't use your gifts,
It might be less of not using gifts, more of don't show too much until it's been without a doubt to everyone else, sort of thing. Don't show
maybe,
off until it's already assured.
or maybe it's something as pragmatic as don't bring down too much heat until everything's in order.
Yeah. Like with the Rockstar thing, it's to you might have good skills, but if you just become a braggart about it, then no one would really care very much, right?
Mm-hmm. It'd be really interesting. Is it's like, imagine trying to use the rock star analogy and kind of the Jesus, imagine there's little mini rock stars everywhere, and your friend, he just did the ultimate guitar solo on a mountain, like really shredded it, and then he tells you, now don't tell anyone till my time has come.
So this is just wild speculation, essentially, but frequently these messianic movements would essentially turn into uprisings, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's possible that, in large part, Jesus is keeping things at a simmer instead of a boil, specifically so that it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
He wants his divinity to become undeniable at the time of the crucifixion, because that's the point at which at the point at which his divinity. Well, how to phrase this? It would make it so that when the people observing can no longer really deny who he was, it's also too late for them to try to overthrow the Romans over it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be counterproductive.
It might just a thought, but it might also be of a sort of a not giving them the people, the non-believers and stuff, time to start making excuses to explain the previous actions until that which is unavoidable and undeniable, so that way the preconceptions don't exist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like even with the people within Christ's inner circle, who he had the most time to talk to and to thoroughly explain his position to, he still had to physically step in and stick the soldier's ear back on after Peter tried to violently defend him.
Hmm.
So, yeah, how much more blood would have been shed if he was open with the masses before the big event?
Hmm. Yeah, this is interesting because we're like about to get into like where he starts his road to Jerusalem.
Mhm.
And that's where you kind of get a sense that the Pharisees and like there's a bubbling, like this kind of this bubbling feeling. It's like everyone's wondering like who he is. And then just knowing like, dude, I saw him transfigured. It's him. Like, he was glowing, man. But then you can't share it. I'll be like crazy that you can't share a God King.
Oh
Oh.
gosh, that would be a painful secret to keep.
Yeah. And then like there's the Romans all around. There is the Sadducees who are the leaders of the temple. They're coming to test him. And you just can't wait that they'll be overthrown. And here they're constantly testing him, and you see the disciples going, "Oh yeah, we know it. Their time's coming."
Yeah.
Now, the disciples then raise a question. What's interesting is there was Moses and Elijah on the mountain, right? When Jesus was a glowy light bulb. So why do you guys think the disciples asked about the Elijah who must come first? And Jesus' response.
So I was actually wondering that exact same thing of like why they were saying that the scribes were saying that Elijah must come first. So I ended up looking it up. And apparently it's a reference to Malachi 4, verse 5. It says, "Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the great and awesome day of the Lord comes." Of course,
Didn't know.
What's interesting is the scribes, like you have all these multiple like opinions. And so when people do say that Jesus can be the Messiah, you imagine that they're responding, well, Elijah has to come first. It seemed like there's multiple times where, okay, John the Baptist is Elijah, but then here's this other thing that has to be for the Messiah. It's interesting because it shows like if the heart does not want to believe, it will make as many excuses to not believe.
Admittedly, you could learn that from arguing with anybody on the internet about anything.
All right. Any other thoughts before we read the commentary? No? All right. Who would like to start off?
Well, actually, I do have a question.
What's up?
It's like I don't understand the theology and all that about how John the Baptist is Elijah. Is he like metaphorically Elijah? Or?
Well, I have an answer, but I want to give anyone else a chance to answer.
I don't know.
Do you have an idea, Ethan?
well, from what I understand about a lot of like prophecy stuff is that usually a lot of the things that happened were symbolic things, kind of giving people hints about future stuff. So I think the like whole account of like Elijah the prophet kind of gave some foreshadowing about John the Baptist with regards to like where he lived and stuff. I do have to do a lot of Bible studying still,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I'm still reading through the Bible.
No, it's cool.
But I think that's probably kind of why John the Baptist is compared to Elijah. It's just that, and I think it was also Elijah who had kind of the hairy garment, just like John the Baptist. Though I could be wrong.
So Elijah when it comes to the major minor prophets before and during the exile, Elijah is the embodiment of the prophetic group. And so they're the ones who prepare the way for the Messiah. And so by having John the Baptist who there's a word, who embodies, that's a word yet. He embodies the Old Testament prophet. He's considered the greatest of prophets, who then point towards King Jesus. So saying Elijah is saying the prophets.
So is Elijah equal with John the Baptist in a sense? Or is John the Baptist above Elijah? In a sense.
Jesus will say that John the Baptist is the greatest.
Yeah, because he was there. Well, yeah. All right, well.
But then he'll also then say, whoever is the least in the kingdom will be greater than these. And so it wasn't even so much about being, at that point, it's all about the serving greatness, you know? Jesus and his upside down way of thinking. All right. Does that make sense though, Logan?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Who would like to start off with the commentary?
Okay.
You will? Cool. All right. Who would like to go after Logan? Justin, David, you guys there?
I'm still here. Yeah.
Okay. Who would like to go after Logan?
I can. Yeah.
Okay. And Justin, are you okay going after David?
Yep.
Then I'll just go after you. And then if somehow it goes too long, then you'll just be after me, Ethan. All right. Whenever you're ready, Logan, take it off.
The young student nervously approached the professor after the lecture. He'd been thinking for some while about doing graduate work after his degree, and this teacher's lectures were the ones he'd most enjoyed. Could he perhaps have a brief chat? The professor sat down in his formidable study. Books lined the walls, papers filled the desk. Feeling very inadequate, the student explained rather lamely what he was interested in, what had excited him about the lectures, and how he'd like some advice about whether it would be good to go on to the doctoral work. The professor asked some questions, gave a few suggestions, and then told the student to go to the faculty office and fill in the required form. 1 second. Where were we at? Student. The student had heard from friends how these things normally worked. Anxiously, he asked if there was supposed to be some kind of official interview, some scrutiny to make sure he was up to the standard. We've just had that, replied the professor, showing him to the door with the hint of a smile. I know the story is true because, of course, I was the student. Suddenly, the world looked a different place. I was expecting a further stage of the process, and I now discovered I was already past it and through to the world beyond. The world, in my case, of graduate studies, long hours in libraries, and the struggle to write a doctoral dissertation. But that sense of finding yourself a stage further on that you imagine is exactly what the disciples found in this curious little conversation with Jesus immediately after the transfiguration. Why do the scribes say that Elijah must come first? What an odd question, we think. Not at all. They had fixed ideas. They had fi- they had a fixed idea in their heads, like a kind of railway timetable. Here we are, standing on the station platform, waiting for the express to come roaring by on its way to the big city, knowing that our train, the little ones that stops at all the smaller stations, will be coming a few minutes afterwards. Then, to our surprise, our train comes first. What's happened? Why does the timetable say that the express should come through ahead?
That'll be you, David. David?
Sorry. Was first fighting with my computer, then realized I was still muted. Okay. Ah, says the station master. It was going so fast that you missed it. You turned your back, went for a cup of coffee, and while you were away, it came and went. Ah, says Jesus. Elijah is indeed scheduled to appear before the Messiah. And it's true. In fact, he's been and gone. You weren't looking in the right place or in the right way. He's already done his work. And, yes, this really is your train. This really is the Messiah. Where did the railway timetable come from then? Like almost everything else in Jerusalem, from the scriptures, the Old Testament. The prophet Malachi declared that God would send Elijah the prophet to prepare the people before the great and terrible day of the Lord. Elijah had purified the people with terrifying strictness before his own moment of terror, face to face with God on the mountain. Eventually, in the story, he was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind. The rumor went around that perhaps he hadn't died properly, that perhaps he would have to return one day. Malachi makes that hope concrete and specific. Yeah, and some other later Jewish texts repeat it in various forms. One such text, the Wisdom of Ben Sirach, sometimes called Ecclesiastes, speaks of Elijah restoring the tribes of Jacob. Jews of the time often referred to their nation in this way. Israel was the special name that God had given the ancestor Jacob. Yet those who studied and taught such texts, the scribes, developed a kind of timetable of events. Developed a kind of timetable of events from them. When things got really bad, God would send Elijah to get Israel ready. Then, when the Messiah came, he could take up the work from there.
The disciples are clearly puzzled. They have just declared that Jesus is the Messiah, and now they have seen him conversing with Moses and Elijah. Surely, if he was the Messiah, Elijah should have appeared first, not halfway through his work. Jesus' answer shows that the timetable has moved on without them realizing it. The timetable was correct, but what they had missed was that John the Baptist was Elijah. He did his work, and now Jesus is building on it. For neither the first nor the last time, cryptic reference to John is, in fact, an even more cryptic reference to Jesus himself. Why had the disciples not recognized John as Elijah? Because they were looking for the wrong sort of person. It was exactly the same as the reason why they didn't understand Jesus' saying in the previous chapter, and now again here, that he was himself going to suffer and die as the climax of his own vocation. John the Baptist had come to blast everyone into shape with celestial thunderbolts. It was a voice, warning of what was to come, but himself dying under the weight of the evil he had denounced. Jesus hadn't come to sweep all before him with a blaze of power. He had come to bring God's kingdom of love and power. And the way to that kingdom lay down the road of suffering. We shouldn't miss the fact that it was immediately after he had announced his own commitment to that road, invited his followers to come down it with him, that he was revealed in glory and blazing light on the mountain.
Where are you in God's timetable? Part of the risk of faith is that we often don't know the answer to that question in terms of our own personal lives. Often we only discover what God was doing in and through us when we look back. But when we look beyond ourselves to God's wider picture, we should know the answer. The timetable of what God is doing in the world is going ahead. If we want to play our part in it, we must follow where Jesus himself leads, along the way of the cross, of self-renunciation and service. After all, the most important event in the timetable has already occurred. Jesus himself was raised from the dead. The secret is out, and all of history is now bathed in that Easter light. Our task is to find out our own role and vocation in following him and helping that light to shine throughout the world. You see that? He quoted that same Malachi 5:4 that you hinted.
Well, I see something really dark in this,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna save it for after we talk about other things. But
Is it as Jesus walked into death, we also should are going to probably walk into death?
no,
No? Now you got me curious. I have to know.
it's about Yahweh's day,
Oh, the day of the Lord?
day of the Lord. Yep. And I guess I could share it. So I'll bring us to, how do you pronounce this book? Amos?
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 Mm-hmm.
Well, in chapter 5, verse 18, it says, "Woe to you who desire the day of the Lord. Why would you have the day of the Lord? It is darkness and not light." And it's this timetable thing. These people are always like the scribes. They, I mean, of course, it's in the scriptures, but they're so focused on the timetable this, timetable that. This will happen. This will not happen. We know it's right. You don't. That's what they're telling Jesus all the time. And they're trying to put their finger, and you see this today all the time, trying to put your finger on when Yahweh's day is to come.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to be right, of course. And you need to be ready. And how do we be ready is the question.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of all the Revelation speculation that I grew up in.
Yeah.
But what's interesting, especially Amos, like, so the day of the Lord this happened in Egypt, where Yahweh dealt with Pharaoh, did the plagues, like brought judgment. That was the day of the Lord.
Yeah.
Do you know that story, Justin?
No?
So the Israelites, their story as a people after Yahweh is connected from Yahweh saving them out of slavery from Egypt. And so when Yahweh saved them from slavery from Egypt, that was the day of the Lord, where he did 11 plagues, right? 11?
10.
10, my bad. 10 plagues were like super crazy plagues, like made the Nile red as blood, like rain, lightning, and hail.
Yeah, God
But-
was testing Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Apparently, one giant frog, not frogs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently the Hebrew uses just singular frog.
I'll have to look. I'll have to grab my Hebrew lexicon to see that now. But so pretty much, the Israelites, when the day of the Lord happens, it usually comes from their freedom. Like it comes where they are freed, they're vindicated as a people.
Mhm.
But now they are the ones who are enslaving people. And so here is Amos going, you don't want the day of the Lord to happen because you're not the victims here. Which actually will happen. The day of the Lord will happen for the leaders and for the Israelites. Actually, after, like, there's a day of the Lord when Jesus died, but there's also a day of the Lord when the temple around 60 AD gets destroyed. Like, that's another day of the Lord.
Any other thoughts?
What do you guys think about and N.T. Wright kind of explained it, but he talked about how John the Baptist started something and then Jesus pretty much piggybacked off that. Like I didn't make that connection until just reading now. And I was wondering what you guys thought about that.
I don't know what you're talking about for some reason.
So John the Baptist started his ministry proclaiming that the day of the Lord is coming. Repent, right?
Yeah.
John the Baptist was gathering disciples.
Yeah.
And so when Jesus came, he then, like John the Baptist was the launching pad, which then launched Jesus. And so Jesus took off from where John the Baptist launched him in the ministry.
Yeah. Wow. Does show how important John was.
And him denouncing the empires, which led to his death by the empires. Any other thoughts before we go into communion? I'll take that as a no. All right. So let's go get our bread and juice and get right into communion.
Corey, my friend.
Yeah, talking to David to install it.
It'll be
Yeah.
done by the time we're done with communion.
Yeah.
Oh,
is.
see if we got crunchy bread.
Drug 3.
Eh, had a little bit, but I don't think it was like so low. I don't think the microphone. Oh, dude, that looks tough. Ethan's getting an arm workout pulling his bread.
Oh, what type of bread did he make this time?
The bread. He has one style right now.
So he's not experimenting with other things yet.
I think he's trying to perfect this loaf. Once it's perfected, he will probably then. At least I
But
feel
it's
it.
crunchy from what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah. So it's always the crust. He has perfected the bottom crust. We know
Bottom.
this.
Bottom crust is usually pretty consistent now. Eventually, I'm thinking about adding in some rye flour to give it a little bit more flavor,
Ooh.
but I got to find out where I'm going to get that.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
It's okay if I request that you pray us into the communion?
Admittedly, it would be fairly awkward in this case since I wasn't even able to procure um, grape juice, and I have to admit it feels a little off participating in communion when I don't even have something approximating the fruit of the vine.
Do you need a moment to get it, or you're just not in the space for that?
There's none in the house.
You could just do bread and water, I guess. A cracker.
I guess.
Cracker.
I know your mom has food coloring. You could put some grape color food coloring with the water. All right. Well,
Well, I mean, Jesus did kind of turn water into wine, so
There you
water
go.
would kind
Yeah,
of
maybe
be
he can do that for you.
acceptable. It's the pre-wine.
it's all about declaring. The purpose is declaring what Jesus did. And so,
Yes, I know.
yeah, I know. Okay. I thought you left for a second, so we're talking about.
I did leave for about. I had to take off my headset for just a second because Mom was saying goodnight.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I thought you walked away to grab water and crackers. That was my confusion. So all right, so Logan, are you okay if I ask you to pray us into communion?
Starting to feel the same way David feels. On some bread. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean, saltines work.
The saltines do, yeah. Has some wheat elements to it.
Yeah, and it's got salt.
Yeah, salt. Got oils.
Maybe.
We should just like go old sailor and just carry tact.
Oh yeah, hardtack.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll have to make some of that.
That'll be fun. And then we'll just
traditional dip it in coffee.
We'll just get some scurvy while at it
Oh
too.
yeah. Just let all of our scars open back up again.
I should start taking the Eucharist grape juice things from church.
There you go. Start pocketing stuff for yourself.
Yeah, because I think this bread is a little old. I don't know. Whatever. But you said if I can pray?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
If anyone else wants to, though. All right, I'll start. Is everyone ready?
Is everybody here?
I think yeah. David, you still here?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Sweet. All right. When you're ready, Logan.
All right. Father, thank you for sending your beautiful son into the world to perform a sacrifice that no one alike can do. Only you, Jesus. And we thank you so much for that. In retrospect, we look at you and we see how your flesh was torn. And we are sad. And your blood spilled. And we come today in the present, the beautiful gift of life, and we take this bread as a symbolization of your flesh that was broken. We thank you for it. And your blood that was spilt. And after those horrible days, after your death, you finally rose from the dead. And that is the gift that you have given us, the sacrifice of sins. We thank you so much, Lord. Your blood has cleansed our souls, and your grace will never be forgotten. We shall praise your name to the end of times, and we thank you, Jesus, for your sacrifice. In your name I pray. Amen. Let's
Amen.
take this bread and
Amen.
wine. It's honey flavored.
The top crust is getting there too.
Not bad. Thank you, King Jesus, for being our atonement. Thank you that in the temple, before he died and resurrected, they used to have to sacrifice animals to take on the death that we inflict on ourselves, inflict on the land, the corruption and pollution that comes from sin. But you, as a lamb, will suck it up. Now you have sucked it up with your body, with the death. Amen.
Amen.
Charlie and I watched the
All I could
atonement,
think of is just Jesus Christ, the holy vacuum.
the holy what?
The holy vacuum.
The holy vacuum. I was thinking like the holy sponge.
What were you saying, Corey? About you and
That
Charlie?
atonement Bible project video.
Yeah.
It's really good. Mm. You know, also now being less serious, it'll be fun to do. You know how like there's always those boxes, those monthly boxes. Like we like had for a while, like monthly, like the Dollar Shave Club, where every month you get like a razor.
Mm-hmm.
Now doing like monthly communion boxes, fresh bread, fresh juice delivered.
Mm.
This communion juice was grown on the mountains of Mount Zeppelin.
Time to start my entrepreneurship.
That is such a niche. I bet as someone who has a business mind, I bet that could be a true launch.
Could probably make bank doing that.
Yeah, because
You can do it with wine very easily, though.
you can package wine pretty easily with like a good vacuum sealed bag.
I'm not saying that part of it. It's because it's shipping alcohol.
Mm-mm. It's religion. The religion clause, you can get away with a lot.
It's interesting.
I mean, I think that's like a different section altogether. I'm saying that you can't. I'm saying there's probably a lot more things you have to still follow because it's still.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think, what would be a good name for this kind of business? Holy Go Juice.
So congratulations, you shared the idea online, so now it's.
Well, I mean, you're probably gonna have to like use planes and stuff.
Use planes and stuff.
Yeah, fly the bread to other parts of the world. Just call it manna.
There you go.
That'd be very expensive too.
It's
'Cause
getting
most international shipping is by boat.
Yeah.
How would that work?
I mean, you can ship to churches. Like, hey, churches, does your communion suck? Are you eating dry wafers? We got
I
a
mean, by the
solution.
time it would get there. But maybe I'm thinking way too seriously about that.
I mean, people.
Logistics is very expensive.
There's a way. There'll be probably a way to make it. I mean, it's in the same line as HelloFresh, but with a really niche in the community market.
Well, I mean, like if you're doing HelloFresh doesn't cover that many areas.
I mean, I guess you just start in the cities. So you get the infrastructure to make it into the. I don't get a catapult or something to go into the country. Really make mana fall from the heavens.
What do you think would happen if something like that happened today in America?
The mana happen?
Yeah, like just in the middle of Portland, just something divine happens. I don't know. Truly divine.
Well,
Like mana fire.
It would get
it would probably
shared
get
on the internet,
dismissed
and
with
most people would try to
scientific
debunk it.
explanations.
Oh,
Mhm.
two people talking.
Because a lot of people just don't trust anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, the people that saw it would trust it.
I
A
think
lot of people probably would assume it
And in
was
the
the
city,
government
like-
doing something.
Well, honestly, Portland's that's definitely a city that's questionable.
I think more people trust more of like people actually practicing good works. I think miracles can get
Yeah. I mean, the stuff still happens.
oh, of course. I believe that healing
I
still
know.
happened today.
I'm
and-
not saying that you don't.
Yeah, but using that, like, I do love that there is like medical confirmed miracles, and I wonder if that's been. It'd be really cool if I bet there's a book out there where people have actually documented, like, have a folder of documented medical confirmed miracles. But since like there's also been a lot of snake oil and a lot of manipulation by
yeah,
churches.
that's what I was kind of getting at. Is that most people would just assume it's manipulated,
Yeah.
or they would believe it even if it was manipulated, which is unfortunate.
Very true.
And I'll say it'd be one of those things where people who are already Christians will most likely be the first one to jump on it. And people that are not will see as, hey, that's crazy Aunt Sue again getting Jerusalem sand. And
Got him.
you know what I'm talking about when I say that?
What, how like non-Christians would be
No,
skeptical.
like literally on like the Bible like TBN channel, people will sell literally sand from Jerusalem as some sort of holy miracle working snake oil.
I mean, if it's actual sand from Jerusalem, the only thing it would really be good for is,
But you can't say it
mantelpiece.
is from Jerusalem in the first place. Just like, did you, were you around when the thing was going around on like YouTube and stuff where people would sell quote unquote deeds to make you a lord or something in like Scottish?
Mm-hmm.
None of those were real.
Or it's like
That
supposed.
was a literal scam. But there was people saying it wasn't for a while, and then people looked into the laws, and they aren't valid, but people kept doing it anyways.
Mm-mm. Now that was huge. Like 5-10 years ago, was the Scottish deeds. They make you a lord.
No, that wasn't 5 or 10 years ago. That was like 2 or 3.
Hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So in England, to be a lord, you have to own land. In like Europe, like, and so
One of the countries
yeah.
over there.
So like 2 or 3 years ago, people were selling little pieces of land, like supposedly selling like 1 by 1 foot pieces of land, so that you could have the title Lord attached to your name.
According
Supposedly.
to what and who?
But it doesn't actually work like that. First
Like-
of all, those were those plots of land. Like they were saying they would also plant trees on that area, which never happened. The law doesn't work that way. You have to actually own the land, not have it be sold to you through what was it called? A novelty item, like not a novelty land. B, the only you can only get that sort of title through the legal system over there. You can't just buy it and suddenly have it. You have to go through legal proceedings to get said title in the first place.
For today, this is it. We'll open another bottle next week.
And there was
You can look in there. There might be more.
let's see
in
the
the
some
fridge.
of the companies
just
I
have
think
water.
was Royal Titles or something wasn't actually didn't plant anything, and they actually weren't even like the main like people owning that company or something was like not even part of Europe in it. Like there was a one of them in like Asia or something.
Oh man, I'm not surprised.
And one of those people had multiple other similar style startups
Mm.
under their belt.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go use the restroom, then I'll be ready for some Risk Rain too.
All right. Sorry, I was getting a little bit on a random on that.
Just a little.
I enjoyed the information.
Oh, sorry, what, David?
On the topic of Risk Rain 2, the installation did complete surprisingly quickly, but even after I absolutely dumpstered the video settings, yeah, it's not running well. All inputs are on like a third of a second delay or something like that. It's
Oh,
bad.
Logan, it's like that because the laptop is probably older than half of our cars. Assuming you have anything. Okay, maybe not that.
This laptop pretty much when I, went to college, which was a little over a decade ago. About a decade ago? Yeah, about a decade ago.
Yeah, I think we were still in
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, a decade ago I was 20.
Oh, yeah. When I graduated in 2013, pretty sure. Oh, wait, you were on RPA. So you
Yeah.
probably had an accelerated
The point is, this laptop's mad old. So, yeah. But that's why I switched over to having Linux on instead of Windows, to try to breathe new life into it. and I just have very little reason to use this laptop normally.
It is quite literally a backup.
Yeah, so it's hard to justify spending like $1,000 for getting a more up-to-date laptop.
Well, the good news is a lot of laptops that are somewhat still decent is around like 700 600, but that's still really expensive.
For something that
I mean, you probably don't need something with a 3080 or 4090 or something.
yeah. I mean, even this, I can still do at least some of my
Yeah.
software development. I haven't installed Godot yet, so I don't know if I'll be able to work on the Gift of Magic, but I can definitely work on my Minecraft mods here.
Yeah, like outside of the like bottom of the barrel like Chromebook laptops, a lot of them are pretty decent now.
Hmm.
And you probably don't need the super high-end gaming laptops like that's effectively a full desktop replacement like what Corey has.
Because for the most part, I'm not really looking to play the top of the line games.
Actually, I'm thinking, David.
Yeah.
Eric is giving me back my external graphics processing unit eGPU. Because just getting back because he's not doing any PC gaming. And so if you get a computer with at least Thunderbolt 3, you could, whenever you need to do any gaming, you just plug in that eGPU, which is just a graphics card you attach to your computer.
All right. Well,
And he's also giving me, it's like a RX.
But Corey, the point is, he wouldn't even need that in the first place if he had a computer that worked with that. He doesn't play the super high-end like Call of Duty or anything. And I doubt he wants stuff like to play like Alan Wake or anything like that. Anything that really needs GPU power, he probably won't need. It's mostly CPU because it's mostly for coding stuff and just getting games to run in the first place.
Well, that's the thing, is he could get us a decent CPU laptop.
And decent CPU laptops include decent GPUs.
Oh. Are APUs that good now?
APUs are pretty decent overall, like in general. And anyways, they wouldn't have the Thunderbolt 3 support like that anyways.
If you just get a modern, decent Intel CPU laptop, it will have Thunderbolt 3, if not 4
yeah, and it
or
would
5.
probably have an RTX GPU in it also. That's what I'm saying is a modern Intel laptop like that would also include the GPU. That would do more than what he needs.
especially
Also-
since the laptop is intended to be something of a fallback device rather than my primary computer.
Corey, you turned on crossplay. We have that off.
Oh, you guys have that off? Oh.
Yeah. I'll happily still hang out on the call, but I think I'm going to sit out of Risk of Rain. I really just don't want to deal with the stuttering and lag right now.
That makes sense.
And
All right.
delay.
I mean, if you guys are you gonna play with screen like?
There's space for you, Logan, if you heard that. Logan? Oh,
Did he leave?
Oh,
Logan's, is he still in the call? Let's look.
he's still in the call.
Well, if he doesn't care, then we can just switch over to Baldur's Gate.
Alright, man. I was about to ask David if he wanted to play some of the online beta of Isaac, the like actual beta one of it. 'Cause
All right.
Yeah.
We will see how well that plays.
Yeah. Since we were gonna be splitting up
Well.
anyways at that point.
So you have a choice: Rebel Quest or Risk Rain 2.
This is pretty fun.
Well-
This one.
We'll do some roar. Let's roar it. I'll throw an invite at Logan, see if he gets it. But other than that, it's just us.
Pretty much. You want me to be the host, David? Or create it?
Sure. I don't think it'll matter too much.
Alright.
I'm curious. Will this work with the?
Oh, that's tokens.
I think I broke something by hitting multiple buttons at the wrong time.
Ah.
Oh,
I'll send you
oh, why did I get invited?
What's up, Logan?
Why am I invited?
Well,
Yeah, David.
David can't, and Justin and David now doing Binding of Isaac, so there's just Ethan and us in Risk Rain 2. Hmm?
David's computer literally cannot play Risk Rain 2.
I heard the conversation.
Alright, I sent you an invite again, David.
So I missed what you said. Are you going to join us, Logan?
Yeah, sorry, I had to
There we go.
get water because my mom was turning off the water for tonight.
I haven't done much with this character. I say that actually thinking about it, I've done a decent bit with most of them.
That's good. I'm gonna use Samson just because I've made so little progress with him. As long as we get to an end game, he'll make progress.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
I don't recognize that character.
Tainted.
Oh, wait, that's one of the tainted ones.
Yeah.
That's great.
I have no idea.
Convenient. Spoopy ghost.
So,
Do
I-
either of us have synergy with that?
I missed what Logan. I
I
missed what Logan said. Is he joining us, or do you say
Yes,
no? Oh, you
yes.
said yes.
He
Okay.
said yes.
I said yes a
couple
few times.
I was messing with sound settings, like to get things equalized, and so every time you said yes, is in the moment of changing things.
Anything I'm in your name?
You are.
Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's anything terribly
Oh, my
special.
apologies for that.
I'm usually grabbing the blue box would be nice if we managed to find enough money.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here's the. Oh,
Oh, I see.
I don't know if it's working.
Huntress is like one of my favorites.
I mean, active hitboxes are active hitboxes.
I'm
so-
playing Bandit, but I was telling Logan. Logan's playing Huntress. Ethan's playing Huntress. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah, I think I remember this one being pretty
Oh.
good.
Monsoon
Wait.
or rainstorm?
We can.
no
unlock
regular.
the-
Ethan's still learning loops.
He learns how to
I do have Jacob and Isa unlocked, if that's what you're saying.
The Forgotten. We can get the shoulder air shovel.
Oh,
All right, it's starting in 5 seconds. Hope everyone's
Right,
ready.
My shuffle run just barely failed.
hope everyone's ready.
Alright, fine. Except we have no bombs.
Yeah, I just realized that too.
Hey, my favorite map.
Oh gosh. Do you know how many things we're gonna have to dodge with both the corrupted ASO around and
Yeah.
anyways.
Hello there.
Oh my gosh, it's the one shot.
The problem.
I am now the soul.
Oh, what's that one? Okay.
Be a little bit.
Oh.
We can blow it up now. If you want. We have
I just noticed that we have 3 balls now. So I like.
I see a shrine in the mount.
You want to
Hit it.
This room or? Oh right, it was this room.
Yeah.
Always hit the mountains.
It's all good.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, let's just keep this simple and try to go fast.
You know what? This is actually going to be probably one of the better situations about it because we can have independent camera control.
Oh, there's a crowdfunder.
Oh, we have no coin. I mean, no keys.
What's better, crowbar or lens maker?
Lens maker crowbar is good if you have burst.
And also with your guy, I mean, it literally just means
What
more
did you
damage.
say?
With lens maker, you literally like it adds to your guy's damage.
I know, but crowbar is also pretty good too.
I said it's better if you have
That's your damage.
burst, but it doesn't matter 90% of the health bar. Literally.
Oh, I picked up the lens maker and I don't have burst.
Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, crowbar is the burst one.
I'm
You should pick up that.
Sorry, what doesn't?
Nothing.
He said you choose right.
Okay. I didn't actually get hit by Dark Isa. As long as I don't
I'm
get
doing
hit
re-
by a mild
I'm doing
damage.
very poorly with the boots today.
Oh. Goodbye, Larry. You can pick up that help.
I'm going through the walls. This game's bugged.
Okay, good. It
Right.
doesn't.
We're just trying to get to the end. Right. I'm not willing to buy an item that we can't even see.
I have a shuriken here.
I think Dark Esau doesn't
Hmm?
Ah.
Shuriken.
so far.
Ooh.
Up there.
Or it seemed like that. There's
Cool.
health in there for you.
What is that you marked over there, Corey?
Oh, lens seer.
Oh, it's trash.
Yeah, that'll be. As a sniper, that will not be ideal.
It's good for you. That's good for you, Corey.
Mm.
Yes, it's good for you.
Oh yeah, since I have guaranteed crit when I back
You
shot.
have most proc.
Gosh dang it.
And
Yeah,
you
I
already
popped
have,
the shovel in the last room because it looks like one where it would be hard to dodge, and then this. Well, this room is this room.
Yeah.
I found the gate thingy, I think.
Nice.
Oh.
Let me hit these chant shrines.
Interesting. Interesting. I have a weapon.
No, it seems.
Is there a way to drop the like whatever the thing is on the very right?
To drop your equipment, you have to equip another equipment.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready to hit Telly. Are you guys ready to hit Telly?
Always.
I think so.
All right, let's slap that Telly. Ooh, we got money. Let me hit that chant shrine first.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying it's an XL floor.
Yep.
Ooh. Wake of Vultures. Ethan, you could grab. I'll pick that up.
Die.
Ethan, you could pick up this. You could have fun with it.
Alright, let's see what item number 2 is. By the way, let me know if the item is one that synergizes well with you so I can avoid it. I grab it. There we go.
Honestly, so far so good. You're getting a lot of health, which is really nice. And I'm at least able to...
Stuck on the door because I wasn't paying close enough attention and the game decided to have a lag spike.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
Corey.
that's a stone giant for you.
Yeah,
You
I
get-
just got beamed.
If you get beamed, you make sure to be out of line of sight.
Yep, and I couldn't even teleport.
He's already used it.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my gosh, the worst item for me. No, Corey, you're gonna die. Please grab the items before you die. I don't want all the shurikens. God.
I'm sorry.
That's all good.
Right there.
Soul up and
Oh.
revival.
Thank you.
That is what that does, yes. It's useful.
Ready to go?
Oh, I just realized my character has an outline. I keep doing that.
Well, my character shoots lasers from his eyes.
Well, my character dies. You thought I was gonna say
I
something.
run
cool.
and I explode!
So
I need
so in school, Bailey and another kid hit each other,
Oh no.
and I know her dad, so I almost sent a message to him like, "Well, let's go," and I was hoping to respond, "What? Well, our daughter's hit, and you know the cardinal dad rule is, her daddy can beat up her daddy, so we gotta see which daddy will win."
Obviously, Corey.
All right. Hey, Ethan. This would be quite the
Yes.
upgrade for you.
One sec. I saw a shiny.
So you want shield,
And I screwed up.
and if you have shield, if you have a shield on you, you'll always be doing missiles. That actually will work also with your Wake of Vultures.
Oh, my bad.
Did you panic and leave the room because he showed up?
That and I accidentally pressed down.
Do you know how Wake of Vultures work, Ethan?
No.
So whenever you kill an elite, like a fire elite, lightning elite, you get their aspect.
Oh.
So you be a fire for a bit, you be lightning for a bit.
Yep, which means it's trash. Just kidding.
I was like, I don't think so. But what's cool is, especially when you go full lightning, means you have full pretty much you always have full shield, and so you'll all be proccing missiles.
I got one there.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Not collapse. Be
How
careful.
does your spirit form work exactly?
Like the lock.
All right.
No. Woohoo!
Other.
That was a scary void.
And the game lags whenever a boss hits.
Yeah, yeah, it seems to be happening.
There's a
shooting with your dude.
Yeah, I need practice on it.
Hmm?
Oh, there. You know what, I'll take it.
All right, and since we aren't in a rush this time, I guess there's not much reason to go for Satan.
Yeah.
I want to check the last room just to see if it's got any shinies worth noting.
Did you not want the heart?
Oh, I should probably grab that. Yeah.
Lost your lens.
On the other hand, you are in spirit form.
Well, I'll go get that.
Yeah, that's.
I think Justice is the
Oh,
one that drops
shoot.
pickups. Alright, I have some time before I have to start
Oh,
playing
shoot.
dodgeball.
All right. Get back. There we go. All right. I mean, those are nice drugs. You want it? Oh, right. Hey, Corey, countdown, please.
3, 2, 1, go.
I
Is
hesitated.
the new DLC out for Roar?
No.
I just playing it.
What's up, Mochi?
Oh, nothing much.
Countdown. I was confused.
The world blew up.
I asked because
It was very nice being able to move without worrying about off-screening the other player.
Well, yeah,
I
like, honestly, that's like why I want to actually throw this out with you. This is actually outside of the Spike's flag, which is somewhat to be expected. It is running much.
How you
got
been-
excited for. I got excited for a second because, like, in that menu that shows people's streams and like servers you're in,
Mm-hmm.
I saw your stream. I was like, that's an awfully red map, but it's not Abyssal Depths.
Heck.
So I assumed it was one of the new maps, and then
Rude.
got kind of disappointed.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not
This
your
guy looks
fault.
manageable.
I will also, if I knew the expansion was out and not,
I'm ready.
that will hurt the soul.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Lucky us. Oh.
Want to have a double?
Are you wanting to join next run, Mochi?
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm probably play. I was thinking about playing like some of my coworker a little bit, but
Okay.
but I don't think he's gonna be on for a little bit. So
Okay. Well, we're in the second stage, so it won't be right to call it, but after that, I'll let you know that.
Alright, let me get the. Okay.
have you guys played Lethal Company?
I know Justin has. I haven't yet. I've been hearing. I've been seeing obviously all the good stuff about it.
Looks like you could use.
Yeah, it's really fun. I think it's well worth the $10.
My worry is half the time I'll be in full form if I mess up. So
Fair enough. It's a decent room to.
Yeah, I know there's a point that I need to take Ethan home. So after that, I may consider getting Lethal Company for 10. You're right, for $10. That's for how good everything Exploding is saying. It seems like it's worth the $10 to try.
Alright, do you want the knife, or shall I?
You probably should, but I can do the soul thing.
Oh gosh.
Or I guess it doesn't.
It's from the it's from the same publisher that made Ultra Kill.
No, it's different.
Well, no, publisher, not developer.
I'm pretty sure it's self-published.
Are you guys ready for me to tell you?
I could have sworn it was.
Is there any other places I can get loot?
I could have sworn it
Um,
was published
just
by
chest.
Corey stole all of it.
Dang.
Corey stole all of your stuff.
Yeah, I got my
Look
stuff
what it
fair and
is.
square.
Look what it is, guys.
What is it? Gross.
This is the best I've ever.
Gross.
The Beetle,
Delay that code.
The Beetle Glen printer goes crazy.
Roll back win.
You know what? For that, may it rain death and destruction.
What the heck? I'm a slow boy. I really regret choosing Railgun when it first came on for a long time.
Oh wait, useless.
Oh, gimme.
Oh, I'm dead, but I was. able
Yo,
to
I'm gonna die.
At least you've got mechanics that keep you useful after decortification.
Yeah.
Why? Why must you do this to me?
You much like how Bethany becomes the melee abomination if she croaks.
Hit it again,
Alright.
Corey.
Huh?
Hit it again. Hurry.
I have 80 seconds to hit it.
What?
That's a long.
That's a long time.
Actually,
Hey.
hey, there's an abuse case I can abuse.
All right. He's
I
grabbing.
guess you're right. It's not published by New Blood. I could have sworn it was though.
Yes.
If you guys see a grinder, let me know.
Do you think we can handle the extra difficulty of the mines, or do you think we should just play it safe?
No.
Down to get Lethal Company.
I mean, we won't know unless we try.
All right. So tonight, whoever is down, we'll do a Lethal Company
Oh,
party.
one of your
Oh.
things.
Well, that was a waste. Use that to open up something sneaky beaky.
Oh yeah, it was you had a key.
A key spirit, yes.
Ah.
No? Is this the one with the trap?
Oh,
No.
nope, that's a skip.
It's a tentative album.
Your
Hey,
full
that-
health.
And that bed doesn't look
My left is really bad.
doesn't
This-
look kosher. Oh dear.
Okay, it does still spawn even though I'm already dead.
That gave me boost.
Well, that's pure value then. Wait, is
I
it?
found a credit card. So,
Ooh, nice. So multi-shots for you then.
yes.
At least the first two.
I see one next to teleporter. So
All right. So you know what a credit card does, Ethan?
It can be used to buy stuff.
The rock is on top left hand room.
Yep.
So you know these multi shops that have 3 on it.
Yeah.
So usually when you pick one, you don't get the other 2, kind of ordeal.
Room.
Mm-hmm.
So with credit card, you could buy all 3,
Ooh.
and you get 10% of your money back.
Over here. Over here. Yes. Haha.
So now
Yes,
now
so
we
all
leave
the
multi shop for Ethan. At least buy the first 2
for Logan.
for Logan. I mean, yep. And so we'll get the chest. He'll get the multi-shops.
There's weed for you, Corey.
Woohoo!
For Bandit.
Oh, you got a freebie. That's nice.
Oh gosh.
Take it. Okay, gotta keep an eye out for cheap shots coming in from the sides.
I'm ready for it. Teleport.
Me too.
Yep, there's one.
Slap the telly. There's a multi-shop there.
Yeah, I misread that.
Multi.
skill.
There's a multi-shop there, Logan.
Imagine if
I don't have
you guys
You don't have the money. Oh.
It's all safe, but
I mean, Ethan's having a hard time looking.
Ah, darn, I was hoping that something shiny would pop out.
Hey Corey, why is your screen all red? Or well, it's not now, but like a lot of the time it's.
Oh,
very
I'm
red.
dead.
probably has HDR on it.
I don't know why it's all red.
Was it? Actually, it might be because of the
Oh, it's a
yeah,
meteor.
okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like, maybe it's that.
Oh, that hurts really bad.
I'll say that went well. Yeah. At least as far as such things go.
I'm honestly happy Jason Jacobs does not damage to your teammates with targets.
Oh yeah, makes it actually usable in a multiplayer context.
Wait, did they add Did they add online co-op to
Isaac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, it's in beta right now, but
Oh, okay.
If you look at the Great Friday feed, you'll see the code to get access to the open beta.
Yes.
Um,
Right here.
Wait, where is
okay,
it?
does,
Oh,
It's in
does
the-
the black bean matter?
It is not.
Ow, gosh.
Most of the main stuff.
Well, there we go. Oh wait, that's not what I thought it was. Dang.
I mean, I think that might be better than having
This one sucks.
Dr. Fetus.
No, I would have preferred Dr. Fetus. Dr. Fetus wins runs.
It
Are you
all-
guys in an Isaac run right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can join in. It has drop-in was out there.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. You won't earn anything.
Oh, what kind of lame the loot room is this?
I'm gonna grab this multi-shop real quick.
Okay.
The one where you
Okay.
need a lot of bombs to get access. But oh,
Opt-in password.
I'm gonna pop that. Yeah.
Twitter.
I
Comb the
linked it-
desert.
I put it into the actual chat.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I
okay.
should grab that.
Or bombs.
I should find-
Are you ready to go, Logan?
I'm
If
still
you
waiting
might
for
be
that
able to
sequel
get
movie.
more bombs from
The
blowing
quest
up
for more
and
money.
opening that chest.
Are they actually going to make a sequel, Spaceballs?
I don't know. I'm hoping they do.
That'll be cool.
More power.
I'll be a happy
Oh, gosh,
pickle.
it'll respawn.
Yeah, I remember they changed Jared.
I haven't heard that-
early, and
I haven't heard that phrase in a
has to,
very
like,
long
have
time.
Happy
same
pickle?
item.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a phrase, a common in the common vernacular. Oh,
Yeah, I've only heard someone say it I've only heard like 2 people say it.
You say what?
I'm a happy pickle.
Ah.
I got a
Right, so
pickle.
you go to properties and then you do.
I'm going to put off grabbing
Properties.
What's in this?
Think
Oh,
there.
betas.
Yeah, there's a
Beta
place.
participation.
Just find a place to put a
I
code.
want that for later.
Yeah, I found the
Have you
beta.
seen any of the other-
Yeah. I'm trying
Man,
to
we have
figure out.
seen
Wait, you
none
can
of
just fly up there.
Oh. Will I have a way out afterwards?
Careful,
That's a
you
good
don't
question.
wanna
I don't
die.
remember.
I don't know if I want to take that risk.
Ethan, be careful. You don't want to die. Ethan.
What? Do you know what the code is? Or is
Comb
it-
the
I linked
desert.
it in the Great Friday channel.
Oh, okay. Comb the desert.
Oh yeah, I can actually shoot as
Home to the
a
desert.
dead one. Or dead one. I can shoot and have things charge at me.
That tells you who. I love it that they called it Comb the
Steam page
Deserts.
itself has a picture of that.
It's not exactly the most subtle of references.
I have no idea what it is because it's been.
It's a very aged
There is a
Reference.
multi-shot right here.
Spaceballs.
The
Oh
ones.
yeah, the last time I watched Spaceballs was when I was at David's.
Yes,
The
we'd
last
rather
time
we'd rather
I,
like Spaceballs. Than...
I think the one time I watched Spaceballs was in a motel, like on the late night TV on a road trip, and I hated it. I thought it was so boring.
I got one-shotted.
It's like Monty Python. The first time you watched it, it's like, eh.
I enjoyed the
What?
first time I watched.
I enjoyed it the first
Holy
time.
Grail.
I did. I mean, I watched it all as a kid, and so I didn't really get it. But then when I watched it again,
I agree with you there, actually.
'cause it just has those phrases, like, you know, comb the desert.
Well,
Desert.
except we don't actually have a good item to use that battery on right now.
Yeah, I think the only good one would be my Animus Solus or whatever.
Don't
It
forget
didn't
about
Alright.
use
multi-shot
the
spray.
chain duration.
I think I'm going to go ahead and hammer
Sorry?
out the knife before I get you res,
Don't
just
forget about
because
multi-shots.
Yep.
yeah,
I don't think I've
that's a
popped any
scenario
multi
where
shops.
there's very little benefit to having more
What?
players and a lot more opportunity to eat hit.
Multi shop right here.
I should have grabbed those, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then once we get you res, we're going to crawl through the entire
Yeah,
map
I'm
and get
getting
you a
the
ton of
worst
health and
items.
stuff.
Like, my build sucks.
I'm still honestly amazed that they actually decided to finish the online co-op because it was like there was like a half an implementation in this game, like in a beta like debug code.
By the way, just so you know, in any context where the screen is darkened, you should treat me as at least 50% blind, because this laptop screen is really dark.
If you want to change the
And there's
brightness,
nothing I
you
can do
change
about it. I have changed so many settings, it's just a dark screen.
Okay.
Is that the one that you got during college? Is that like the
Yup.
one we played the original Sin?
Yes.
Oh, memories.
Did you recognize that particular complaint?
I actually been listening to the original Sin OST. There's like one on YouTube that's 7 hours.
Yeah, it's a good OST.
So
I didn't
good.
realize it was 7 hours.
Well,
I assume
it's
that I
like
didn't
it's like
know
that
it's
one. It's like that. It's like the first original Sin and also like all the previous Divine Divinities.
Ah.
You want that, Logan?
What is it?
Honestly,
Dios.
this is
Yeah, I like it.
This isn't necessarily related, but there are a lot of really good Nintendo OSTs. But
Oh yeah.
like, since
good luck finding
Nintendo's
them.
since Nintendo's a stingy,
Nintendo.
Oh, yeah,
shitty company. Yeah, since
the-
it's Nintendo.
Nintendo legal team is.
Yeah,
evil.
so like, I really like the Little Mac OST,
Oh gosh.
that one, but like you just can't listen to it because like on Spotify at least you can listen to it on YouTube, but I'm not gonna put it in a playlist and like listen to music off of YouTube.
I'd be the type of person that would just download them all.
I've been building up a music collection.
Are
you were exactly that way.
Are you able to just invite me, or is how's it work? Oh, online.
Yeah, there's online format that might have our thing in there.
All right, you ready to hit telly, Logan?
But,
Fight time!
Where's the gold chest? Is it up there?
Actually, I haven't seen it, and I always forget there is a gold chest here.
It's up here.
Oh, missed.
Down there.
Lovely.
I'll look up here first.
I don't have enough money, so. And we're not gonna have enough.
There we go.
I moved it, Corey.
Okay.
Yo, gosh, there's a bunch of walking vagrants.
better
We're dead.
than that slime map. Oh gosh.
Oh,
when we had like 500 slimes.
Wait, how did he just get destroyed like that?
I think lightning.
Gosh dang it. I'm having a hard time predicting where this thing's going.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fast.
Alright, you're alive. I think you should take the... Wait, you're not alive. Oh,
Feels so.
right.
Awesome. I shouldn't have grabbed that because I have a credit card.
You can have them if you ever get something else.
I don't want it.
Okay.
I just want one.
Oh, man.
I have two because you have the glowing meteorite.
Here comes the boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Got him.
Boom,
Alright.
boom,
Anyways,
boom.
need the hit points. That was garbage. Alright.
Okay, online friend match.
Get the
Mods are
hell.
mods are not allowed in online co-op. Please disable them and then all mods.
Yeah, you have to
Restart
disable.
the-
Take off your mod.
I did. I just
Don't do the tab, you have to.
that is so annoying.
Do beta. I do hope they will be able to allow you to have them, if nothing else, just for the content. 'Cause I do like.
I do like the mod where they tell me what an item is.
Well, alternatively, a simple enough rule. Yeah, okay, have we gotten everything that we want to get for you on this? I don't recall.
Yeah,
Oh, no, we definitely haven't.
I only have the visual mods anyways. So.
Yeah, that's what I usually have, like glowing wisps, so that way they do a visual effect.
I'm gonna open this chest
Alright.
up here. I think.
We each want one of
You
these.
found the gold chest, T?
Actually, it might
I don't
be over
trust
there. It's
these
not
like
right here.
rocks.
All right, I'll go over here and look.
I see where it's at.
I almost died.
It's over here.
Okay.
Thanks for the mantle.
I hope I didn't just use my money so I don't have enough now.
Oh my.
Oh, it's that one.
It's right here, Corey.
Due to
How much is
the
it?
mods.
Do you have
Yeah,
enough for it?
Fish.
Yes, and it is a tuxedo.
I
so we'll
just
Nice.
So
Oh,
mind
wait,
if I grab it?
can I,
Go ahead, have
I
it.
can grab the battery.
Yep.
I am not doing too long defense. So.
And I have the. I'm invisible.
Alright, let's get out of here before you die.
And literally
Right.
their focus.
Actually, I'm invisible right now. I can just open it for free.
Ah.
So grab all the items that you see.
Or the loss.
Alright then. Guess we're going this way. Guess we're killing the corpse.
Oh,
Do
I
not
haven't
buy
even
multi
reached
chests.
the second layer of
Like
loot.
this one. Gosh, the multi
Got
shops are
one
actually
line
really
of loot.
bad. Whoa, look at
What?
that. They're getting so close.
If Darky Sal isn't on the,
You see that, Corey? That's
What?
part- That's part of the,
it'll,
look up.
it'll just chain other enemies.
Here, can you try reinviting me?
That's a pretty nice trick.
I'll try to when we're, I'm not playing a character that has to be constantly moving.
You're not looking up.
Oh yeah.
What am I looking up towards? Oh, whoa. The mountain?
Dave,
I mean,
I
the
don't know if Dave
planet?
might be able to.
Do what?
That's new because of the new
Loki
update.
wants to know,
Oh,
but I don't think you're-
that is cool.
I
It's-
can
it's
attempt
like
to.
a-
Okay. And who am I inviting? Logia?
No, Loki. Is he not on?
I'm always.
I don't.
I'm always.
No,
Your
I
voice
think
is always
he
super
is.
low, Logan.
Why?
I don't know. Your volume since you come on today,
It's fine.
it's been pretty low.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Alright.
Well, actually, let me actually. I'll manually turn you up
Is it better now?
a little bit.
That's not good.
I got slapped by the.
Well, I suppose you have an opportunity to make the invite now?
Yeah.
Sorry, I found a good item and I wanted to just take it.
I forget. How many sacrifices does it take?
Go where?
To start getting
Ooh.
stuff like the angels to spawn.
So there's a Ben's raincoat.
Yeah, it's like 8 or 9.
Actually,
Ah.
both my reds. Oh, wait, do I have another red? No, I just have just the red.
I don't have
Maybe
a
if we
red.
You
Yeah,
do. That
might
vulture
do
I gave you at the very
Oh,
beginning.
yeah.
So go ahead, take your red. You want the rain. The raincoat's better than vultures. The raincoat literally
Gosh.
saves you.
It does.
Where's it at?
I look at my ping.
Well, it's fairly obvious which one I
Oh,
want
you're
here.
trying
I have
not
to go
to
that way,
die.
actually.
Hold on.
I wonder if there's a way to slow down the.
Whoa!
pickup. I know they do it by.
No.
Like they made it take longer.
Let's see if I can even make it over there before I die.
Okay, I'm coming. Do not stand still. Like proc it, run around. We're at a stage where you never want to stand
Oh,
still.
I died. I was running around though.
Correct.
But
That's free.
there's
that's
another
probably
raincoat
it.
if someone wants it.
Oh,
Because I don't think I'm getting to that.
Oh, you have
Were you able to get the invite to work? Okay.
No, I've restarted my game like 5 times, but every time it just says, due to mod state, game must be restarted before online co-op can be accessed.
did you
You might have
unsubscribe
to-
to the mods?
Yeah, I might have to do those too.
Unsubscribe from them?
Yeah, so that way
Yeah.
they're not like downloaded.
Okay.
Because they're like quite literally, that's like one of the things people are saying you need to do.
Sounds like it needs a proper mod loader if it's going to be making things like that.
Yeah, it's gonna assume their next version will try to make that. This is literally day 1 of this.
Man, I hate those homing lasers.
Yeah, they suck.
And then sometimes I just eat
Back
hits
on
like a
mag over there, Craig.
like a nerd.
Huh?
Back right now.
Ooh.
A bunch of items for you laying around.
You sure? You could probably need the items more than me.
Dude, these items are not good for me.
Okay. Oh, you found Scrapper. Holy gosh. Oh, here comes fall damage and probably my. Wow. Oh,
I think we take out items. Fuel song? Oh, yeah.
I can tell this was not probably the best character to choose when I'm rusty.
Alright, I'm ready for teleporting.
oh, there's a that here.
I'm going to check out the shop since we have enough funding for it.
What?
Multi shop.
No, I already picked up a different equipment. You can just hit it. You know any, like, rusty key boxes?
Oh, oh,
Rusty keys. You're dead.
yep. I got
Oh gosh, I'm dead too then.
I got fire breathed on when I was at the grinder.
I think it's
I
a
mean,
good
it is
idea.
a discount because you do have restock.
I should have been more careful.
Ooh, do you remember what that does? I don't.
More cursor. The one
Oh.
with
It's always a curse of mine not being more careful.
Give me that.
There is not much map left though. Not sure if that's going to do much
Oh
good.
gosh.
almost give you for next war.
I mean, I really wanted that when I was banned.
Anyways.
Alright,
Because
so
you can fly into it and then you can teleport out.
I'll go back.
oh, actually, that's a good point. I totally forgot I had the moon.
Ooh, actually good.
Oh, yeah.
And now we don't have to worry about it being
gosh.
dark on you.
My death. Where does this lead me? Oh my
Are
gosh,
they
that's
both
not.
Europe? Okay.
No, one is Jira.
Please, something good
Alright,
for
so
me.
we're going to need to blow our way out of here to not take spikes.
Nice. I forgot I had that.
I think we're just going to take the Jira with. Because I'm not seeing any rooms I really want to pop it in yet.
In Haslas, I don't think there's any big rock rooms.
Where the heck? Where's the teleporter? Sorry.
I'm trying to think here where the teleporter's
I
at.
don't know where it's at.
All right, I'll watch your screen. I'll see if I see floating giblets. I'll let you know.
Up here. Something good. Ah, I should have been patient.
Oh.
Oh,
That's timing.
well, that didn't work out.
Can I please
Do
ping
the
that?
star. Oh,
No,
never mind,
Eden
wrong
Soul.
one. Which one is that?
After a massive charge up time, get I think, 2 random items.
Ooh.
Oh wait, there's no point in fighting the angel at this point. Yes.
Yeah, we must be going up here unlocks because I'm pretty sure I don't have.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, I was gonna go back and get you a bunch of hearts, but I guess that's not happening.
Yeah. Whoops.
However, there is a battery I want to go get now that I have Eden's Soul.
No.
Unfortunately, it's a bit of a hike.
Get up here.
Hey, I could be AFK and not ruin the camera control.
Oh no.
No, it requires flight.
Does the shop have one? Thought it did.
I thought there was like.
We're checking. Batteries don't completely fill Eden's Soul. It's a half
Yeah.
fill because they're worth
Where's
plus
the angel? Where's
6.
the teleporter?
Yeah. I've seen some of the mega charge batteries and those are
I don't believe it.
Guess not.
and that's a yellow pill, not a gold pill.
Right.
What the heck is this?
The power elixir compels
Red.
you.
Grit. Might as well.
Oh, wow.
Third raincoat. Oh, that's 2 raincoats for you.
Oh,
Nice.
I think I do want to fight that menu.
Oh my gosh.
I
it was
would
right
be
here.
risking a
Did anybody pick up the
Yeah,
raincoat
maybe
that
I did.
Okay. Good.
mini bosses just usually have
This
drops.
is good. This is
I
not good. Never mind.
I am greedy like that, so. Yeah, also, I have the assault ghosts.
Die.
So how about the sloth?
How about it? What the heck is that?
Well, that didn't take long.
No.
Okay. Well, looks like we'll still have an opportunity to get you back in the game before the final fight.
Yeah.
Just die.
This is not to get stint where people just stay dead for an age. Nice.
I took the teleporter. I'm the
Oh. Working my
Missed the
butt off,
target.
guys.
Yep. Huh. Honestly, I was expecting to eat hits that during that. This is not my favorite room.
Understandable.
Turns out the shotgun face is pretty effective, though.
What is that? Wait, what? Grandparent? What, grandparent?
Oh, yep, that's a grandparent.
Look up, range down. Acceptable.
I'm gonna stay in the circle. Oh, this is Rampage. Oh, shit.
That's exactly the kind of thing I was hoping for. Maybe not in the
My
form of
teddy
an
bear
actual
is
drop,
here.
but
Those 5 teddy bears are working their
Actually,
magic.
I'll
We
take
can
this shot.
find a secret one.
True. I have enough bombs I can be pretty brute force about this.
I'll just let you guys know. I don't think it's fair.
Oh, you're right. There was a shrunk room. Yeah.
Oh,
It is full. Okay, why are you guys all there? You guys like leave for 1 second?
Ammo undies.
Oh man.
And the game kit.
All right.
Nice.
I have a wax quail, so I can make it up there. We all have wax quail, we do. I think we can all perform the thing.
This last area soundtrack always makes me want to mute everyone just to hear it out.
Hey, Logan.
Huh?
Think you're fast on me?
Nah, I guess not.
Back. Okay, actually.
Get back here.
Oh gosh. Are you trying to kill me? Wait, you're doing damage.
Oh.
Hey, Logan.
Okay.
Where's the kill button in the center?
Make
Yep,
sure to
trying
have
to get to
lots
it.
of protein powder after carrying us. That way you get some nice big muscles.
Sure. Okay, everyone, put your wax quail on
Chocolate
this.
milk and
Okay, it's not working.
Montrose Salon.
I guess we'll see how these play
Win.
together.
Okay, it doesn't work.
I think you rapid fire Montrose Salon now.
Guys, it doesn't
Why
work.
do we have to go this far?
It's pretty bad if you do it that way. It also takes an 8.5 to full
I
charge. On the other hand, it's a spicy full charge now.
I'm gonna leave you guys to die.
Wait, why didn't I just game kit and eat those things?
Honestly, probably.
I hope you guys subscribe. But really doubt it.
Are you saying you hope we die?
No, I'm saying I hope you survive.
Oh, survive. Oh.
Oh, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Time to grab that. Oh well.
You want to turn red.
Oh, I'm dead.
Alright, that actually.
I forget. Do we actually get a chance to return to the mausoleum after this?
Guys,
I don't think we.
so, because I think this is where
I have
we
left you
face
alone.
the
Now I am
mom,
suffering.
the mom card, and then we go.
All right. In that case, I'm going to.
Huh.
scoop
I
some
noticed that
stuff.
the meteors don't affect the top of the dome, so I'm like,
Oh right. Forgetting to hit
oh, they
that.
do. They do hit the top of the dome. You just can't see the circle.
Well, that was a very cost effective.
How serendipitous.
Did we use the
So much for not even playing Monsoon, too.
Yeah.
did we find something actually, do you have Rock Bottom or Birthright unlocked, by the way?
I don't know. I think I have rock bottom unlocked.
It's they're both Jake Lee style unlocked.
Oh, then probably not.
Those are like the things.
Oh,
Oh, they changed the camo undies so that if you're holding a charge, it ends early. That's a shame.
Oh, that hurts
Actually, I think it does say. You know, in charge.
Nope.
Rip.
Wow.
Apparently a lot of bombs.
All right. I will be a little bit back. I'm gonna be taking Ethan home.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
rip it.